Today I'm going to be installing an OfficeJet Pro 8025. I'm upgrading to this mainly because it's got the automated feed for the scanner here, and it's got a good Wi-Fi connection. I'll be replacing my HP Envy 4500. So we'll go ahead and get started. Okay, as we're unboxing, on the top we had the ink cartridge, the instructions, and then we're just going to pull this out. This is pretty neat. This is the first thing I've opened that has handles in it. So you can just pull it right out of the box. You probably need two hands, but you get the drift here. If I use my foot for leverage, look, easy, came right out. Alright, now that it's out of the box, all I'm going to do is remove the blue tape areas here, the screen protector, the padding underneath the scanning flatbed, and that looks like that's it. So it's unboxed, ready to go. Next, I'll unplug my old HP and put this one in its place. Alright, so we turned it on, plugged it in. The bottom tray, I just pulled it out and put some paper in there. On the paper tray, you can put variable size paper in here, so make sure that these blue guides are set for your standard size paper here. Looks like there's also maybe potentially a slide here. Not real sure how that one works. Well, maybe it's from the bottom. I'm not sure, I'll have to investigate that one, but I would imagine there's a slide that keeps this paper up against that as well. Alright, so our screen has started. It's asking us what language. We want English. Oh, it's a touch screen, that's nice. We're in USA. No, it's checking the printer. Insert ink cartridges. Okay, my ink cartridges are still in the wrapping, so I'm going to have to pause the video and unwrap all the ink cartridges. Alright, have our cartridges, so I'm going to go ahead and use these scissors and open them. Alright, now that they're open, each cartridge has a pull tab on it, so we'll pull those. It's hard to do one-handed. It's pink. Alright, I'll continue pulling these off and then start the video back up afterwards. Now that we have the ink cartridges unboxed, we'll go ahead and put them in. The instructions say pull down the front panel and then lift up, and we should be able to just click in the new ink cartridges. So let's take a look here. Pull down and then lift up. It says there's a problem here. The door is open. But it does look like our ink cartridges are ready to be installed. So this looks like it might be a piece of tape. Okay, so that's just a placeholder. We'll remove that. And then on the left we have here, magenta, cyan, yellow, and then I assume K's for the black one. Okay, there's K for black. Let's go ahead and looks like these orange bottom pieces need to come off, so I'll go ahead and pause. Might have to pause to take these off. Yep, I'll pause and pop those off and then start right back again. Okay, I just wanted to show, to take these off, you don't pull them off, you gotta twist them off. Might not be able to do it one-handed, but anyway, use your thumb here and push them. Let's see if I can make this happen. You just take it and then twist, and they come off. So you just push and twist, it comes off. Okay, so here we go. Open this back up. Our cartridges are ready to be entered, so we'll go ahead and enter the black one in here, and hopefully it'll just click in. Yep, simply click in. Magenta clicks in. Yellow. Click that one in. And then here, blue for cyan. Click that one in. Okay, let's close this door. Looks like there's a piece of tape here. Remove that. And put this back up. Alright, now it says we are checking our printer and to please wait. Thank you for installing an ink cartridge from HP. Probably means we can get cheaper ones from a third-party company. No idea. Load plain letter. We already did that. I did that on step 1. Align the print head now. This process uses ink and 1 sheet of paper. Sure. Alright, it sounds like it's doing something. While it's doing that, let's look at the instructions here. We inserted our ink cartridge, that was step 3. Step 4 is paper. We already did that. Then step 5, it looks like probably what it's doing here, 4.5 I guess, is printing off a alignment sheet. And then after that we'll log on to the computer and go to 123.hp.com to download the drivers. Since this is a wireless printer, any smartphone or computer in your house should be able to utilize the printer. So it looks like it's still doing its thing. I'll go ahead and pause the video while this works and then I'll start it back up. Alright, so this did its thing a little bit and now it came back up with this screen here. Align the print head now if I'd like to. I'll go ahead and hit continue again. And now it says printing the alignment page. Actually sounds like it's doing something this time. Really making some great noise here. So as it prints out, I guess after it does that we can go ahead and try to scan this sheet back in. Oh, look at this. Place the alignment page on the scanner glass and then touch scan. Alright, there's our alignment page. So lift that up, the head up here. and we'll put this on. The white indicates where the top corner of the paper goes, so we'll go ahead and drop our scanner glass down and hit the scan button. Now it says scanning the alignment page. Okay, now it says the printer has been aligned successfully and it's calibrated. Recycle the alignment page. Okay? And then it says to complete setup, get HP software at 123.hp.com. We'll go ahead and do that next. Alright, I went to 123.hp.com and here it says set up your printer. Just type in OfficeJet Pro. What do we have? 8250, I believe. Let's look. Oh, it's an 8025. 8025. All in one printer. I think that's it. Make sure your printer's powered on. It is. Install HP Smart to complete setup. Okay. Now it's wanting to open something out of the Microsoft Store. I don't know if I really want to do that. I wonder if there's just a download I can have. Alright, well, we'll do it out of the Microsoft Store, I guess. Alright, there it is, HP Smart. Now it states it's downloading, so I'll pause this while it downloads, then we'll get going again. Alright, we're done. It downloaded. Now let's click Launch. Welcome to HP Smart. Great. Do you want to help HP Smart and share my data? No. Okay, let's set up a new printer. That's a printer in another area of my house. We don't want to use that one. I'm wondering if we'll have to connect this HP to the internet through the screen on the HP printer itself before it'll show up on this area. I bet that's the case. We'll go ahead and I'm going to stop this and then we will try to set up the printer from the screen itself. Okay, here we are back at the printer itself. I went to 123hp.com on my computer. It will not pick up this printer. My guess is it's got to be connected to the Wi-Fi. Hopefully I can do that on this screen somehow. Oh, I hit the question mark and it said, do I want to do network setup? Well, heck yeah. I want to do network setup. We'll do wireless. And there's my wireless router, Brother D. That's what my sister used to call me. Now we got to enter the password. So I will pause this while I enter my network password. Alright, we have the password entered. We'll hit OK. And hopefully it'll connect to the network. Alright, seems to be connected. Would you like to accept the connected terms of use and set up web services? I believe this is how you can print to HP from other places, like if you're out at a restaurant or something. So we'll go ahead and do that. HP will collect the printer serial number. I'm okay with that. Okay, web services are set up. Now I have a web services email, and I do not want to allow data collection automatically. And HP Instant Ink is also something I don't need. Okay. Now that we're online, my guess is when we go to 123hp.com, it'll make this much easier. All right, here we go. So I go to 123hp.com, and this is after you use the LCD screen on the printer itself to connect to the wireless network. Hopefully it'll work this time. OfficeJet 8025, all-in-one printer. Install HP Smart. Open Microsoft Store. And we just installed this a second ago, so hopefully we can just launch it this time. And yep, here we go. So let's add a printer. And here we go. This 8020 series is our new printer that we want to set up, so let's go ahead and click that. Do I want to allow this app to make changes? Yes. Alright, it's probably going to ask me for an HP account. I don't know if I have one of these, so I'll have to pause. Hold on 1 second. Alright, I did have an account. I just had to sign in, and now we'll go through whatever this is going to do. Get the most out of my account. Great. I just want to set up a printer, HP. Alright, we're eligible for Instant Ink. I'm not interested. Click No Instant Ink. We're not interested in that business. Nope. And we'll be using this in a home for personal use. And if I want to print from other devices, let's not send the link. So I guess you can download an HP app on your Android phones. And let's go ahead and print a sample page. Alright, I hear it printing. We must have done something successfully. Alright, fantastic. Our printer is now set up. I always like to test on Windows by opening Notepad and seeing if we can't print a test page. Just type test, print, and right here, OfficeJet Pro 8020, and I hear it printing. So okay, we have it set up, and we're good to go. The next step we have to do is make sure we have the software to utilize the scanner from the computer itself, and we'll do that next. Okay, so as I was clicking around here, I just wanted to show you a few things. On this 123hp.com, when you click Install HP Smart, it took us to the Microsoft Store. And when you launch this application, we can use this to scan. And so if we put something into the document feeder, alright, I just put something into the document feeder and hit scan, it'll actually scan. However, what I'm used to is having an application on the desktop itself to where files could be scanned or utilized using a native Windows app. This is more like a mobile app, not what I'm looking for. And I don't know if HP has this, but I did find something interesting. So let's just make sure this works. Okay, sure enough, it worked. And I have the option to print it, scan it, share it. And this does look very much like a mobile app. So okay, great. When I go back, let's close out of the Microsoft Store. When I go back and you can scroll down a little, it says, hey, let's visit HP support. Okay, so maybe now let's click that. And for some reason it wants me to fix a printer on Mac. I don't even have Mac. But let's look for OfficeJet 8025. Alright, and as we see here, we got the 8025 all-in-one. And it's interesting here on HP's website, we come to another website with maybe a little bit different instructions on how to install this. And this one says Get HP Smart. And it looks like it's going to, maybe if I choose a different OS. Let's go here, Windows 10 64-bit. And maybe if I can download this. No, it wants me to download from the Windows Store again. So I was hoping maybe here I would be able to download something to my Windows desktop. Maybe if I go back to Windows 7, back when everybody sort of loved Windows. Oh, here we go. Let's download this. See what it puts on my desktop. Alright, as it downloads, I will pause. Alright, it downloaded. Let's try to open it. See if it'll run on Windows 10. It wants me to launch an HP installer. And we get this into the screen here. Alright, welcome to Easy Start. Boy, I hope this will download. We sort of already completed this with the Windows Store itself, so I'm hoping that we really don't duplicate our efforts here. And this is a wireless. Okay, so it looks like this is not going to work, probably because we already did the setup. Oh, no, here, look at this. So click the 8020. Checking my software needs. Interesting. Alright, printing services are connected. Let's see if it'll allow me to sign in and auto do my warranty here. Be interesting. I'll pause this while I put in my information. Okay, I put in my information and now it's syncing with the printer. I'm not sure what all it's going to do. Of course, they're going to try to upgrade me through some confusing continue and don't continue buttons because I don't want instant ink. And this is personal use. We went through this once already. The difference is now we're actually in a native Windows application here. And boy, it would be nice if we had some software to download, like maybe an HP scanning software. Oh, look at this. Full software and drivers. Contains the full software solution, scan feature, drivers. This is what I was looking for. Okay, great. This is what we want to do. Alright, I will pause while this downloads. Alright, it took about 5 minutes to download. Now it's auto launching. And we'll see what we get out of this. We'll go ahead and accept their agreement. I hope they don't come take away my firstborn son. And looks like it's actually going to install some Windows software, so this is really what I wanted. And it's funny, we have to go searching for devices again. I think that maybe the HP software team could view this and really make this a much easier process. This is a little insane. Alright, fax setup. Man, fax. I have never used a fax machine, and so we'll skip this. I don't have to do that. Okay, I hit skip and everything disappeared. I sure hope that's the end of the setup. Okay, it looks like that might be the end of the setup. Alright, let's go ahead and minimize this. Oh, nope. It's in the background doing more stuff. Okay. It has added some icons to my desktop. Okay, setup's complete. Alright, finished. So here's the icons it added, and this is hopefully what I was looking for. It looks like we've got a scanning application. HP scan. This is a Windows application, so this is what I was looking for. So if I wanted to scan as a PDF some documents and send to a local folder, I guess. And let's try that again. Loading these files into the feeder. And hitting the scan button. This is a really nice printer. It's got a feeder, so I can put multiple pages down and it'll scan them all. That way you don't have to lift and scan, then take the page off, then lift and scan, and take the page off. This does it all automatically. Perfect for tax time. Alright, so there it looks like it scanned our pages in, and then we would have the opportunity to save them as a PDF. Alright, that's what I was looking for. Let's see. HP Print Scan Doctor, not interested. Shopping for supplies, not interested. And then here's my printer itself, so if I wanted to go in and let's see what this does. Alright, here we go. I guess you can go in and scan from here too. Alright. Well, we've set up our printer, and that's what we intended to do. It looks like you can use this application to customize your printer, maintain your printer, also print for mobile devices, which HP is good at. All that we won't go into detail here. If I get some comments that people want to see that, I'll do that in the future. But I want to just, thank everybody for sticking along with me. It did take us a while, but we'll blame it on HP for having such a convoluted installation process. Thanks, everyone. Have a good day.